Hi, my name is Annie, and this is my collage for the data sheet analysis for men and women's ads. On my right, I use Insta magazine to collect women's analysis, and on my left side, I use men's health to do my collection. I'll talk about what my findings were for the men's magazine. As you can see, I believe the theme for men's magazine is fitness. If you look closely, you realize that majority of what the men's activities were had to do with bodybuilding and sports. In terms of race, I realized that there is more diversity in the men's magazine, and in terms of bodybuilding, I feel like majority of the men, or if not almost all the men, have very fit body, like they look like really built. So with the products I also collected from the men's magazine had to do with a lot of supplements that have to help them with their bodybuilding. They had like the whey protein, the carnivore beef built muscle. So you can see that most of the men's ad had to do with supplements that are good for men's strength and their health. Okay. Another thing I noticed with the men's magazine is there was lots of perfume. You have the Calvin Klein and the Legend Night, which means not only do they want to look fit, they also have to smell good. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the women's magazine. This is the most interesting part. Like I earlier said, for women's magazine, I use Insta, and the theme for the women's magazine is beauty. Looking at my collage, you could see that in terms of race, majority of the models are white. In terms of age, they range from 20s to their 30s. And with the products I collected from women's magazine, almost all of it, 99% had to do with skincare products. As you can see from below, I have different ranges of skincare products, from anti-aging to lipstick to hair color product, eyeshadow, anti-stretch marks, wrinkle repair. So what I realized and analyzed from women's magazine is the women's magazine is talking about a woman's beauty. So women are supposed to look perfect, are supposed to look ageless, beautiful skin, very, or smell very good, because I can also see some perfume, like the Versace perfume. And in the body type, majority of the women had a slim, slender body, and almost all of them look like models, which I think if you walk out of the street, not everybody is going to look this perfect. The difference between men and women's magazine, and from my collage you could see, is that the men, most of them had clothing on, and most of them are working out. What they represent is a symbol of strength, power, and fitness. Whereas with the women's magazine, most of them look sexy, seducing, and almost exposed. The concept I got from the women's magazine is a concept of love and sexuality. And the message I get there is, in order for you to be a woman, you have to look this perfect. Also, for women, most of them in the magazine were younger people. The age ranges from 20 to 30s. I think just few elderly women. Whereas for the men's magazine, I think age wasn't a matter. Like, you could see different ages. And what I could conclude from both magazines is men have more the men's magazine portray men as, like, objects of protection. Well, not objects, but like they are there to protect. Have to be, as a man, you have to be strong, you have to look fit, you have to show strength. That's what I think. And for the women, you have to look flawless, you have to look ageless, you have to look very beautiful, you have to have a slim body, and you have to look sexy. That was my analysis. Thank you.